Calvin, where you going? Come here, I'll take your... Let me take this off. Come here. Wait. Hey, Allison, how are you? Happy Memorial Day. Look at this guy go. What are you doing, Cal? You doing zoomies? He's got the zoomies. Hope you guys had a good Memorial Day. I had a cookout to go to today. I just got back a little while ago and figured we would go live for a little bit. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Yeah, he's got the zoomies, all right. Oh, now he's gonna roll around. It's nice to be outside, that's for sure. I didn't do much this weekend other than today. A friend of ours had a cookout at her house. She does have a swimming pool, but it's not really that, I mean, it was like 70 today, but her pool water was only 62. She hasn't turned the heater on, so nobody went swimming. But it was a nice time. We, chatted, had some good food, played some cornhole or bags, as some people call it. It was a fun time. Hey, Dan Brown, how are you? Hi, how are you today? Good morning, New Zealand. Welcome to, yes, my good friend. Cute. Love good dogs. Love you. Happy, good, subscribed. Done good you love. Awesome. Thanks for being here. What time is it in New Zealand? It is 6:40 p.m. on Monday, May 26th, where I'm at. Where you going, Cal? Sometimes quiet weekends are good weekends. I was really hoping to do more, get in the yard ready and stuff, but it was kind of raining on and off. It wasn't really that hot, and so sadly, I didn't get to it. So next weekend, I'm hoping to get to some flowers, plantings, and things like that. So we'll see. Hey, we got 17 in the chat. If we can hit the like button, that would be awesome. Hey, Rabia, how are you? Welcome in. Hey, Chris, welcome in. Happy Monday. Yes, Wilfredo, thank you for being here. 10:40 a.m. New Zealand, nice. It's already Tuesday. Yeah, it was a decent day here for barbecue, and it wasn't too hot. Hey, we got 20 in the chat. If you're in the chat, say hello to us and smash that like button. We only have 5 likes. See if we can get that number up. Tuesday a.m. already in New Zealand. That's so cool. I can wait for Tuesday a.m. That means I'll be at work, so I don't mind waiting a little bit. Calvin, what are you doing, bud? Doing the mashed potato? She's so funny. What are you doing, Cal? What are you doing? He's so weird. So funny. What are you doing, bud? What's over there? Calvin, you enjoying that? We haven't really done that yet much. So, how else was everybody's weekend? He's having a good time. Yes, he's just rolling around in the grass. Calvin, what's going on over there? What is over there? Is there something there that you need to get your scent on, or what? What was that, Calvin? Is that a siren? Oh, it looks like a lot of people are getting timed out. Do we have some inappropriate language going on? Smokey, how are you? It was good. I had that cookout today, Chris, that I mentioned on your live stream, and so I just got back a little while ago from that. That was a lot of fun. Some good food, good to catch up with some people. But I had to leave. There was still going on, but I had left Calvin here, so I had to come back home and let him out and all that. But it was good. I had my fun. Gotcha, Allison. Thanks for taking care of that. I appreciate it. Hey, Todd. How are you? The Angry Atrox from Oklahoma. I haven't seen you in a while, other than I've seen you on the channel, but we haven't chatted in a while. I hope you're well. Chris, we'll get, like, not too really deer. I'm too urban for that, but we do get, like, coyotes, like, that will stroll through the neighborhood every once in a while. Last year or the year before, I forget, we had quite a few of them come through. Like, I remember one time I was walking Calvin around the neighborhood, and there was like 3 of them, like, in a pack, and I got freaked out, and someone drove by and actually saw us and said, hey, get in the car. And so they actually drove us home, which was really cool, because we kind of had to go by them in order to get back to the house. So thankfully they didn't come after us, which was good. Hey, Amber, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. Calvin's having a blast. Todd, yeah, and Jeff. I'm sort of like the second fiddle, but I don't blame you. It is really his show. So, Todd, how have you been? How are things in Oklahoma? I'm assuming it's nice and hot there. Calvin's really digging this spot over here. I'm not sure what's going on over here, but whatever it is, it's definitely interesting him. Calvin, what's up over there, honey? What's going on over here, honey? Huh? What's going on? Are you just being cute for everybody on YouTube? Yeah, coyotes are scary when they're in the neighborhoods. Wait, I haven't seen a lot, thankfully. Now that I have cameras like all over my house, I haven't spotted any on the cameras yet, but I'm sure we'll see a few this summer. We always do. Chris says, I'm asking because of him rolling around. Maybe he's putting his scent. Oh, maybe, Chris. I mean, we do get like rabbits and like birds and squirrels, obviously. Like, we get a ton of those. There's always rabbits around here, so very possible maybe he smells that. Oh, that's funny, Allison. I don't see anything dead over here, thankfully. But I didn't really look that closely. Yeah, I don't think so. Grass is nice and green right now. I haven't turned on my sprinklers yet. I got some power washing to do, though. As you can see, the concrete is all discolored, but I'll get to it. Broken snowblower that I'm leaving out in the yard. I should put it out in front and see if anybody takes it, but it doesn't work. I have another snowblower in the shed there, like a really nice one. Oh, okay, Allison. You're probably right, Barbara. That would make a ton of sense. Hey, we got 24 in the chat. Well, now 21, but 9 likes. If you're still in here, say hello to us. And hit that like button while you're at it. Let's see if anybody else comes in. But it is nice to be outside. I'm so ready for summer. What are you doing? Go run. Go run. Go do zoomies. Go. 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 Trying to keep up with him. There you go. Yeah, it looks good right now. I do water it. I do fertilize it. I try to keep up. Depending on how much it rains, though, it does get like some fungus back here from time to time, which stinks. And that's kind of a pain to treat. It's just not easy to treat. So hopefully we don't get too much rain. But it needs to warm up. It's not super warm. I mean, it's even this upcoming week, it's barely going to be in the 70s here during the day, and we're getting like a ton of rain later in the week again, which is just annoying. I'm ready for hot, warm, sunny weather so I can do more outdoor things with them. Calvin, what are you doing over there, bud? Calvin's like, I haven't touched grass in a while. So who's ready for work tomorrow? I'm not, but I guess I gotta go. Calvin, what are you doing over there, bud? Right, Allison. Yep, exactly. So I was spying on Calvin when I was away at my cookout, and he was just staring out the window, bouncing from couch to couch, looking out the window, looking for me, which was cute. Funny thing about Calvin is he will not eat or drink anything while he's home alone. Like, I have his dish full of food and water. He didn't touch any of it. Hey, I'm so happy to hear that, Michelle. Happy Memorial Day to you and Ed. I'm so glad that you guys made it home. That was so much driving, but what a trip you guys had. Trip of a lifetime. I could just tell you guys had a great time. I'm sure the driving was a drag after a while, but at least the fun was worth it. But yeah, I got a little bit of cleanup to do. You can see my fence has got like a lot of green grass stains. So yeah, I just needed to warm up a bit, but I'll take care of it. You're going to recap 10 minutes. You're already ready for November. It'll be here before you know it, but honestly, I think I mentioned it in your last live stream. I am just excited for summer, and I want summer to last as long as possible because it's not long enough. And so once summer is over, then I will look forward to November to see you guys. Hey, nope. Oh, Barbara, November 9th. So Ed and Michelle from the Great Indoors with Ed and Michelle YouTube channel, they are coming down to Foxwoods Casino, which is about an hour from where I live, and they usually do that every year. And every time they come down, I meet them there. Usually, we'll hang out for a couple days. I'll spend a night down there. I usually get like a free room and then, hang out with them that night, get up and take the next day off. And then this year we went to a couple different places in Rhode Island. I kind of gave them a tour. Oops. Apparently, you have 6 to 9 loads of laundry. I do laundry. I do plenty of laundry. In fact, I did 3 loads of laundry this weekend. I let it pile up, though. But yeah, I definitely do laundry. And I washed Calvin's blankets today. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, Barbara. Something to look forward to in the fall. But you know what they say, Michelle? If you want to play, you've got to pay, right? So honestly, 6 to 9 loads of laundry, totally worth it for the trip that you guys went on. Yes, Chris, it goes by way too fast, especially here. Living in the Northeast, we just don't have prolonged summers. But early fall is really nice here. Late spring is supposed to be really nice, although it's been a little too rainy for my liking. But summers here are just beautiful because it gets hot enough, but it's not like Florida where it's like 95, 100 all the time in pure humidity. But, we'll get into the 80s, sometimes the 90s. I mean, we can have a few days like that, but most of the time it's pretty bearable. And I have AC, central air. That's the unit right there. That's a very, very old unit, but that thing works like a charm, knock on wood. So very blessed to have central air in the house. Calvin's like, what is that machine? What are you doing? Riku, how are you? Allison, you live like in Virginia, right? I mean, it's not much different than yours. I would just say yours is probably a little more oppressive. Hey, where you going? No, 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 no. Calvin might want to go in the house. You want to go in the house? Here. All right, Calvin wants to go in. All right, I'll be back. I just got to grab his leash. We'll take this into the house. All right. Hey, hiking with Jackie boy, welcome in. Hey, Todd. Happy Memorial Day to everybody coming into the chat. How are you? We decided to do a surprise live. Let me turn on some lights here. There we go. Calvin, you want a treat, bud? So I had a cookout to go to today. And so I'm drinking, I don't know if you guys like this, but I'm drinking High Noons today. Just wanted something like easy and refreshing. And this flavor is awesome. I love this tangerine. It's just really, really good. Yeah, I'll take it, Todd. 35. Hey, Jaina. Welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. Happy Memorial Day to you. Great to see you. So have you guys had High Noons before? They're really, really tasty. And they're low booze. 4.5% alcohol, which is good for a Monday. It's a school night, as they say. All right, I'm just seeing if I missed anything. Todd saw. I saw you, Todd. Welcome in. Yeah, but no, it's awesome. Surprise live. I'll take 32 folks in the house. Definitely. Calvin, why don't you want to go back outside? It's so nice out. You guys missed it. For those of you who just joined us, Calvin was like rolling around like crazy in the grass. It's kind of funny. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I appreciate it. So, yeah, so this weekend, you know, it was not the greatest weather here. It rained a bit. Wasn't really super hot, but the rain was like threatening kind of quite a bit, and so it was hard to really like for me to make some plans. I was really hoping to do some things outside around the yard, but you know, I didn't really want to do that in the rain. So hopefully next weekend I'll be able to get to it. That's my goal, anyways. Allison may have worked up he may have worked up an appetite, but guess what? His dinner and his drink is waiting for him right there. So he can go right at it. I'll give him another treat, Calvin. You want another treat? I'm going to make him sit for this one. Can you sit? All right, stay. Stay, sit. Easy. Okay, good boy. Yes, he prefers his appetizers first. Hey, we got 16 likes, 28 in the chat. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. What's up, Cal? Go eat. There you go. There's your dinner. You must be starving. You haven't had anything to eat at all today, even though that's been there. Eat. Eat your dinner. There we go. Totally get it. We love you too. Glad to hear that you made it home safe. You guys definitely need to get some rest, even though I'm sure you're going back to work tomorrow. But hopefully you can rest up some. Hey, Arlene, welcome in. How you doing? Right. Oh, Todd, yeah, Calvin barks. He totally barks. He barks. I call him a sensible barker, or he barks whenever he gets, like, irritated. Like, he'll bark anytime I get ready to leave. Bye. See ya. Bye. I'll see you later. See ya. Okay, you just proved me wrong. All right, in the house. But usually when I go out and leave him, he'll bark at me. He doesn't want me to leave. If he, like I said, he'll bark. But yeah, there's some videos of him, even on YouTube, barking. If you look him up. All right, let me see if I can make Arlene. I'm gonna try to add some. I'm gonna try to add some mods here. Bear with me. Oops. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. Sorry. Hey, Kim. How you doing? All right, so Todd, Arlene, and Kevin from Hiking with Jackie Boy, I believe I made you mods. So if you guys put a chat in there, you should see a blue wrench, I believe. Let me add Jana as a mod. There we go. All right, I just added a few mods of folks that... Yes, it worked. Kim, it was a great day. I had a cookout to go to today at a friend's house. Kind of like a family friend. Well, it's like my sister and I and my brother-in-law. It's really my sister's best friend, but we've all become friends. And so usually she'll throw cookouts periodically at her house. And she threw one today. She normally would have done it over the weekend, but the weather here was just so suspect. It wasn't really great weather for cookout, so she ended up doing it today. It was the best day of the weekend. And she's got a really awesome place to host gatherings. She's got an awesome backyard. She does have a swimming pool, which was open, but it wasn't quite pool weather. I think the water temperature was like 62 degrees, even though she does have a heater for the pool. But she'll throw like pool parties all summer, like at least 3 or 4 or 5 of them. And so usually we're there quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. Does that come with a raise? Todd, sorry. This is pro bono, as they say. It is only a title, but it is an important one. And so if I've made you a mod, that means that I trust you explicitly. And if you guys see any riffraff or garbage come on this channel, I always look for the mods to take care of it. Allison already had to take care of a couple of folks at the beginning of the live stream who were coming in just to create chaos. Hey, Angela, welcome. My friend Angela Critters, guys. She has an awesome channel. She does a lot of cooking content. And she's from North Carolina, so she does a lot of recipes. I call them Southern recipes, but just a lot of really cool recipes, things that I normally wouldn't make. And some of it's really, really easy, but she does a great job. I'm always hungry after I watch one of her videos. So check her out, guys. Everybody check each other's channels out. We have some awesome channels in here. Hey, Lynn, welcome in. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yes, exactly, Kevin. Mods can play Whack-A-Troll. You guys have powers now. Angela, I made you a mod, so yep, I see the wrench next to you. All right, did Calvin eat all of his... Oh, yeah. Gone. How was dinner? Was it good? Yummy? He does have a cool little face. Hey, Shady, how are you? What's the dog doing? He's finished eating. We were just outside, and now he's inside, hoping that I'll give him treat after treat. You want another treat? Hey, I see 49 in the chat somehow. I don't know if that's real or fake, but that's pretty cool. Hey, Daphne, how are you? Welcome in. We're doing really well, Daphne. How are you doing? It was a good little Monday holiday here today. There you go, Calvin. You got some water there. It's a he, Shady. His name is Calvin. Not too many tricks. Like, he'll sit, he'll give me his paw. That's pretty much it. Maybe like one other thing. I'll give him, okay, sit. 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 Hey. Sit. No, sit. High five. Okay. He's very treat motivated, as they say. Yes, guys, please drop those links. Seriously, mods, now that you have the power, drop channel links for yourselves, for others. Please do. That's okay, Shady. You know what? Calvin isn't the most disciplined either, and that's on me, but that's intentional. I kind of want him to have a little bit of a personality, but I will correct him if he does get out of line. If there's something that I just don't, agree with, I will correct him. But, for the most part, he's a pretty good dog. I'm lucky. Needed a drink of water. Whew. Calvin is 5. He's 5 years old. He'll be 6 in October. Why is this name a human name? I just like the name. No reason other than that. There is a little bit of a story on it. I'll save that for a different live stream. Some folks have heard it already, but there's a lot of new folks on this channel. I'll save it for another reason. But he is named after... he's partly named after my last Boston Terrier, but I'll get into the story another time. It'll give me something to talk about on a live stream. But Jackie Boy has a lot of personality. Can you remind me, Kevin, what kind of dog is Jackie Boy? Is Jackie? Hey, Audra, how are you? Boop his nose. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that's right, Angela. My last Boston Terrier did not have a human name. His name was Bruin, like the Boston Bruins. Audra, how was your day? Min Pin? Oh, I love Min Pins. Cute dogs. I've caught some of your videos, but I'm not always good with the dog breed sometimes, but I gotta look at. Now that I know, I'll pay a little bit more attention to that. But Cards Johnson, Iggy, JoJo's. Not sure I know what that name. Yeah, Bruin was a cool name. That he was named after. I'm a big hockey fan. In fact, that's a Boston Bruins blanket, and so he's named after the team, the Boston Bruins. That was what I named him after. Does my dog like toffee-flavored chewing gum? I don't know. I've never given it to him, and I probably won't, so I don't know if we'll ever find out. Look up Iggy JoJo. All right, I'll have to do that after the live stream. Oh, thanks, Shady. Yeah, Bruin passed in 2019, so it was about a little over 5 years ago. He passed in April, and then Calvin was born in October, and then I got Calvin the day after Christmas in 2019. That's a fun story too, which I've told 1,000 times, but I'll save that for another live stream. Probably the same one when I tell you about Calvin's name. Hey, we got 53 in the chat, 24 likes. Say hello to us if you haven't before. Love to meet you guys. Shady. I think I treat him like a son. I mean, he is a pet, but I love the dog to pieces. He's pretty much my world, so I treat him as such. Hey, Ida B, welcome in. How are you? But I'll let the folks who are in this live stream be the judge of that. I post a lot. If you look at a lot of my videos, Shady, you'll see how I treat Calvin. Oh, that's so cool, Angela. Yep, I agree, Angela. I feel like I treat him that way anyways. Calvin, they want me to give you a hug. Come here. Go on the couch for a second. Come here, bud. On the couch. Want a hug? Now he's going to play. Come here. Up. Come on. Come here. He's playing hard to get now. Does he boof? Well, pretty much I think every dog does. But he's not too bad with that, actually. This breed is known for being gassy, but he's not. Thank you, Arlene, for that reminder. I appreciate that. Thanks, everybody, for being here, too. This was a surprise live. We just didn't plan this. I got home from my cookout and said, hey, you know what? Let's go live for a bit. So I was talking to Ari's World a little earlier today. I think they went in their pool. It was a little chilly, I believe, but I think they finally went in, which is cool. No, a boof is the sound a Boston makes. Oh, okay. Hey, Terry, welcome in.
I didn't get that.
Oh.
Did you try again?
No, sorry. My Amazon device thought I was talking to it. That's funny. Thank you so much, Terry, for being here. I appreciate it. Exactly. She thought I was talking to her. It's pretty funny. All right, Calvin, you're going to sit here waiting for treats? All right, buddy, you did a good job. You ate all your food. You had about 4 treats. Do you want to go back outside? You want to go outside again? Let's go outside. Come on. Let's go outside. Come on. Come on. Let's go outside. All right, we're going to try the outside one more time and see if that works. Okay, go in the backyard. Come here. Go. Come on. Go. Go. Go, run. Go. 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 Hey, Kissy Cat, how are you? Oh, you have? I'll have to check them out, Kevin. Oh, that's funny, Kim, yeah. What's the best memory I've done with Calvin so far? So there's 2. I would say the first best memory is the day that I got him. And like I said, there's a special story with that. I'll save that for another live stream. So that was my number 1 memory. And then the number 2 memory is that Calvin and I did like a weekend in New York City together, which was really cool. And so I filmed quite a, in fact, we have a playlist of our New York City videos, so you can check that out. But it was cool. He rode the subway. I took him to Ground Zero. We went to Central Park. I took him to Battery Park, where, you could see the Statue of Liberty. We met a friend there, a friend chiropractor. He has an animal chiropractic channel on YouTube, really successful. His name is Dr. Doug Willen, and his channel goes by The Animal Cracker, kind of a play on words, but perfect for a chiropractor. And so we actually filmed a video. We both got adjusted by him. He also has a channel for, humans too. It's just called the House of Chiro. And so we were both featured on his channel. And so that was kind of why we went in the first place. It was really a lot of fun. Yep, there he goes rolling again. Yeah, it was cool. But yeah, check it out. That video is also in that same playlist. So if you check out the New York City playlist, there's probably only like 8 or 9 videos there, but it was cool. We also went to Domino Park in Brooklyn. That was really cool. I'll never forget that. That was just a really cool experience to take him. Oh yeah, Calvin likes to play with toys. He gets tired of them pretty quickly though. He'll play for a while and then he'll like move on. But he does like to play with toys. Oh yeah, that's right, Jenna. Yeah, that's where we did meet. So yeah, you know Dr. Doug Willen. Yeah, that was really cool. So that was just a whole neat experience though. That's definitely up there as far as things that I've done with Calvin. And again, the day that I got him and what I had to do to get him. Let's just say I did more traveling in one day than I ever have in my entire life to get him. Daphne, thank you so much. I hope you have a good sleep. And thank you for being here. We'll see you next time. Have a good night. Hey, George, how are you? I missed you coming in. Thank you for being here. Hey, everybody, George Scott's just started a YouTube channel. What kind of channel do you have, George? What do you do for content? Calvin, what's going on over there? What do you see? It's really not that warm out. What are you doing? I gotta clean up. You gonna go back in the house again? Is that what you're doing? Do you wanna go back in the house? Okay, go. So when Calvin was a lot younger, I really don't let him off leash at all. But when he was younger, I could never leave him off leash. If I took him off leash, he would play like keep away from me, and he'd run out into the front of the house and freak me out. Like I was always afraid he would run into the street. And so whenever he was in front, I'd have to like pretend to have him chase me. I'd go run into the backyard and then shut the gate behind me. So I'm always weary to let him off leash, unfortunately. I just don't know if I can trust him. Oh, yes, Terry. It was definitely worth the trip. I'll tell the story. Maybe that will be the theme of our next live stream. Again, some of the folks who have been with us for a while know the story, but for those who are new, I'll share it. It'll be fun. I mean, it's nothing earth-shattering, but it's cool. It's a cool story. Would I ever own a mutt? Maybe, under the right circumstances. I love all dogs. I just have affinities for Boston Terriers. I had one, and I love their personality, and they are, they can be stubborn, but they just have a great disposition, and I think they're cute. I know some of the smush nose breeds aren't for everybody, but I think he's a cutie. Hey, Vashti. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. He doesn't bark a ton, but he does bark. Like he'll give it to me here and there. Yeah, I hear you, Kevin. I couldn't like leave him off leash in the front of the house. Like I just could never. First of all, he would chase a bird, a squirrel, a rabbit. He'd go right after it, or a dog. Like he's friendly, but like he would go up to another dog, and so he would run into the street without hesitation. I just couldn't do it. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, he is a cutie. I know I'm biased, but he's a cutie. He does have a little bit of a drooling problem, but that's okay. I put up with that. Yeah, no, I hear you. I just don't like when we walk always on a leash. Obviously, at a dog park, if it's fenced in, I'll take him off the leash there. But anytime there's open space, I just don't trust him. Yeah, you heard me. I don't trust you. Why are you drooling, bud? So, wow, this is cool, guys. Again, I did not expect all these people to come in here. I think at one point there were 53. It might have been for a split second, but for us, that's really good. We usually don't get that many folks at our lives, so very grateful for that. Very, very nice. Hi, Calvin. Are you a cutie pie? Can I have a high five? Good boy. Your paw? Good boy. Can you sit? I'll give you a treat if you sit. Sit. I'll give you a treat. Sit. 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 No, you gotta sit. Stay. 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 Okay, good boy. He has bedroom eyes. I've never heard of that before. Oh, thank Vashti. Yes, I think he looks nice. Oh, that's cool, Kevin. Yeah, so I've taken Calvin on like some pretty good walks too. Obviously, if it's really hot, I can't go too far with him. They don't have, he has that short snout, and so these dogs can overheat quite a bit. But if it's a cool night or a cool day, like there's a I'll call it a trail, but it's like a walking path, running path, about 10 minutes from here, actually in the city of Providence, one town over, but it's called the Blackstone Boulevard, and if you go up and back, it's 3.3 miles, and so he's done that with me, which is nice. When we weren't in New York City, I mean, literally, Calvin probably walked like 8 to 10 miles with me in one day. He was definitely tired and feeling that. Hey, Chris is back. Oh, Terry, thank you for being here. That's from Terry, buddy. There you go. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. We'd love to have you here. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. We'd love to see you back here. But thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good night. What's the rule for the subway with dogs? You have to keep them in some sort of bag, backpack. We made it work. Basically, I had like kind of like one of these shopping bags. It was bigger, like one of these kind of bags. He was a little bit smaller and not much, but you basically, as long as you kind of make an effort, like I literally like stuck his feet in like the bag and had him on my lap. And like most of his body was outside of that bag, but it kind of, as long as you kind of make an effort, I think they're fine with it. Because there were some bigger dogs on the subway, they did the same thing. Like there was no way they could fit in like an actual bag, but they put like their bottom half in a bag. In a bag. It was kind of funny. What do you need, bud? We just went outside again. You want to go outside again? Do you want to go outside again? No, you don't want to go out, do you? Come here. Come on, let's go in the backyard. Go ahead, go run. Oh, now you're playful, huh? Go ahead, go. Come on. Oh, you're being playful now. There you go. You being playful? There we go. You're being playful. Nice. Nice. Good boy. Yes, it's playtime. He's actually making me dizzy. I can't even turn around in circles like that. Okay, good boy. Good boy. You gonna bark? Ruff. 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 Oh, there we go. All right, Calvin, you're making me dizzy. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Hey, Harry, how are you? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Calvin needs a girlfriend. You're probably not wrong, but I don't know if I could handle 2 dogs. That would probably be a little too tough for me. Hey, Vanessa, welcome in. Happy Memorial Day to you guys. I hope you guys had a great day today. Let's make Wigglebutts a mod. Hey, Wigglebutts, I've just made you a moderator. Hey, Christine, welcome. Hey, Nathan, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, he doesn't want her to stay. Todd, that's awesome. I love it. Hey, Roxy, how are you? Welcome in. This is Calvin, if you're new to the channel. Calvin's 5 years old. He's a Boston Terrier, full-blooded. Good dog, very lovable. Can be stubborn at times, but I guess what dog can't be, right? Calvin, what's up over there? Yeah, thanks, Roxy. I try to take good care of him. I mean, he gets his fair share of treats, but you know, I don't overfeed him. He eats pretty much normal meals. We go for a few walks a day. Nothing crazy long, but when you add them all up, you know, he gets a fair amount of exercise. He's a good blend of hyper and chill, but he can get hyper. Like anytime people come over to the house, he gets like really amped up for a bit and then he'll settle down. Yeah, it's a decent sized yard. I mean, it's not the biggest yard, but definitely big enough for him and for us. Definitely no complaints. Yes, right, Christine. I have remember you. And I also see you on Ari's World's channel. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. I hope you had a great weekend. So the Wigglebutts have quite a few dogs. For those of you who don't know them, they have Australian Shepherds and then one Bernese Mountain Dog by the name of Jupiter. How old's Jupiter now? Must be at least 3, right? 3 or 4 now? Maybe 2. Yeah, it's a good enough yard. Plenty enough to take care of. I actually wish it went from like a little bit further from the house towards the fence, like maybe another 5-6 feet. I did have visions of maybe putting a swimming pool back here, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. I could fit one if I really wanted to get creative, but we'll see. To be honest with you, I'd rather save my money. I'm actually looking to get another second home down the road. I always wanted to go to Florida for like, you know, sort of a second home. And so that's my goal for in the next maybe 5 years. Jupiter's 2. Okay. And so this house is paid off. So that's the great thing about that. So I wouldn't be carrying a second mortgage if I did decide to get another house. Hey, Hunter, Hornsby, welcome in. Any advice to nip barking in the butt? We have a lot of pet owners here. I'll let the chat answer that question because I'm probably not the best person, although Calvin doesn't bark a ton. When he does bark, other than me pleading with him to stop barking, he doesn't really listen to me. So there may be some others in the chat that have more sound advice than me on that. Right, Wigglebutts, exactly. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Right now, I'd rather save for that. I mean, I could technically, like, go get a house right now, but I just don't want... I want to save more money for, like, a good down payment before I actually get a house. I just don't want a huge mortgage at my age. But it'll happen at some point. Oh, that's funny, Kissy Cat. It is a lot of maintenance and expensive, but it's also a lot of fun. And so if I were to get that... Calvin, what are you doing back there, bud? This is kind of not really a good spot for you. I don't know if there are like nails or anything back there. Can you get out of there? Thank you. Appreciate it. Prices in Florida actually aren't too bad. Like, I mean, yes, you can pay a lot. Obviously, depends on what you're looking for. I wouldn't be looking for anything crazy expensive. I kind of at some point want to just get into the market, and then after that, let's see what life throws my way, and if I could upgrade at some point, that would be a good idea. All right, Calvin, let's go back in the house. Come on. Want a treat? So we get a treat. Come on. Come on. Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Go. Fort Lauderdale. I love the Fort Lauderdale area. I love the East Coast, but I'm not opposed to the West Coast. All I know is that if I do move to Florida, it will be near the coast, one of the two. That I know for sure. And when I say move there, I don't mean permanently. Like, I love Rhode Island. I have all my family here. So for me, this would literally be a bouncing back and forth kind of thing at some point. Hey, JJ, how are you? Welcome in. I think I missed you come in. Happy Memorial Day. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Yeah, I know your dogs like to bark too, Chris, but you know what? They're pretty good for the most part. Calvin barks like at weird times. Like, you would think, for example, if we go on a walk and we go by another dog, he doesn't bark at the dog. He'll want to go over there and he'll try to like flex his dominance a little bit, but he doesn't actually like bark too much. If dogs walk by with their owners on the street and he's looking out the window, he doesn't bark either. But looking for a second home in the Georgia mountains? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I know hurricanes can be a pain. You know what? So can nor'easters up here too. I feel like every part of the country has their own weather to deal with, right? So whether it's hurricanes down in the south, blizzards up in the northeast, snow out in the Rockies and the mountains over there, tornadoes in the center of the country. I just feel like there's always something. Earthquakes in California. I mean, I just feel like you can't live life that way. You just have to deal with it. Right, exactly, Wiggle Butts. I agree. Yeah, I believe you live in like Texas, right, Kevin? Somewhere around there. I'm sure it's really hot down there. I mean, I love the heat and I love the summer, but it doesn't mean I love 97 degrees and like pure humidity either. Like, I'm not saying I enjoy that, but as I get older, my tolerance for the cold in winter has become less and less. And so I love snow because it's pretty, especially around the holidays. But I will say though, like the last like 3-4 winters here have been fairly mild. Like, we barely have gotten any snow in the last 3-4 years here. I remember in 2015, we literally got dumped with snow. It was like every Sunday night into Monday morning, I felt like, and every Thursday, it like snowed for like 10 weeks straight in the winter. We got about 120 inches of snow in my area, which is, even for us, that's a ton. Normally we average between like 30 to 45 inches of snow in a given winter. And so we like quadrupled that. Hey, Joey the Boston, how are you? Happy Memorial Day to you, bud. Yeah, see, that's really hot. And so I just came back from Vegas. It was actually pretty mild by Vegas standards when I was there. It was only in like the 70s and 80s, which is comfortable. But like, I've been in Vegas when it's been 110, 115, and that's like too hot. The only saving grace is there's not much humidity, but still, like 110 is hot. And so like, for me to live in that like all year round, that would get old for me. So welcome in, Joey. Glad to see you here. I hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, driving in the snow can be tough, but we're kind of used to it. No, I agree. Dry heat is definitely loads better than the humidity. I will agree with that, but it's still hot. Hot is hot. Let's see if I missed anything in the chat. Terry's from North Carolina. Okay, cool. Oh, thanks, Terry, for subscribing. Thank you for coming back, too. Appreciate it. Yeah, anyways, I guess the whole point is everybody has a weather story, no matter where they live in the country. There's always something going on. It's not the same something, but there is something. Oh, that's cool, Nathan. Yeah. Oh, cool, Joey. Yeah, I love Toronto. I've only been there one time, but I really, really enjoyed the city. Plus, I'm a hockey guy, so for me, like, you know, there's just so much hockey influence up there. I went to the Hockey Hall of Fame, went to Gretzky's restaurant. Just really cool. I've actually played in a hockey tournament up there. That was why I went up there. I love Montreal too. Hey, hey, Ari World, surprise live. You got it. We've been on for 56 minutes, but so glad you could stop in. Mid 90s, that's pretty hot, and I'm sure it's humid down there, right, Harry? As always. Calvin's like, am I going to get another treat anytime soon? Is that what you're looking for, bud? So yeah, it was a good day today. Ate some good food. Oh, no worries, Ari. Yeah, it was a surprise. I came home from that cookout, took Calvin for a little walk, and said, "Hey, you know what? It's a nice evening out. Let's turn the camera on and see who's around." And I got to be honest with you, we had quite a few people come in unexpectedly, so very grateful for that. That was really cool to see everybody here, including some new faces that we haven't seen before. So, thank you for spending some of your day with us. It was awesome. Oh no, Chris, that's error. That's an error right there. Yeah, exactly, Ari. We'll take it. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, everybody. We got 42 likes. I appreciate that. And for those of you, again, who are new, would definitely love to see you subscribe to our channel. We post, shorts. I'm starting to put more long form content back out there again. But definitely usually do the shorts, and we're trying to go live at least once, twice a week now. And so, yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, you got to get some treats like that. Like honestly, I wouldn't even know what to do if I had not one treat in the house. That means sadly, I'd have to give him like some kind of human treat, like a cracker or something, just to get me through that. But yeah, you definitely need to get treats for your pups. That's a priority. No, you're good, Chris. You're good. It happens. That's why I always buy, like, for example, I went to Tractor Supply Company the other day, as you guys saw, well, whoever watched that video, and I picked these up because they were reasonably priced there, not because I needed them. I probably have another 2 bags in my cupboard, but I'm like, hey, you know what? For that price, I'm going to pick them up, and if I have 2 extra bags, so be it. Oh, you found cheese in the fridge. There you go. But yeah, you'll definitely have to get get the treats. So here's a kind of cool thing. The casino near my house always loves to give me free cruise offers. I don't really take advantage of them all the time. I do it a few times, but I have to go on June 7th to go pick this up. But the problem is I won't be able to go pick it up because I'm actually I've got something going on that weekend. So I asked my sister to do me a solid and to take my player's card and to scan it for me that weekend so I can get the cruise offer in the mail. Oh, it was a super good bargain. $2 cheaper. That's a huge deal. Calvin is a prepper. Oh, Kissy Cat that loved pork skins. That's cool. How is the kitty doing? I know you said she kind of bounced back a little bit. She doing okay? Yeah, you definitely need backup treats, Chris. So when you go to the store, whatever you normally buy for quantity, buy an extra bag. And so therefore, when you're running low on your normal quality, you have that emergency bag as backup, but you pretend that you don't have that bag and you go back to the store and go buy your regular supply. So you always have a bag of treats on hand in case things like that happen. That's my little advice for the day today. That one was free too. Oh, that's so cool, Joey. Awesome. I've never met any of them. I just loved hockey, and so it was really cool, like seeing the influence of Wayne Gretzky in Toronto. She's like a honey badger, wants to walk around. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Calvin has me trained well. You are not wrong on that, Vanessa. So wow, we've been going live for 62 minutes. That's so cool. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Yeah, bacon does work too, right? Ari Bear knows all about that. If you have bacon in the house, you could cook some of that up, make it extra crispy. But yeah, no, I have a good little treat haul for Calvin. So there was the old Mother Hubbard stash. Plus, I got him these from Tractor Supply Company. Plus, he's got these pumpkin teeth and rings. Plus, he's got his chicken flavored bones. I am kind of bummed though. Tractor Supply does not carry this brand. I didn't see it there, and so we ended up going with these. And as you saw, we did a video on this. Calvin absolutely demolished it in about 2 minutes, so he approved of that treat as well. Hi, bud. I don't have anything for you here. I'm sorry. Calvin, I know you could eat treats 24/7. I get it. Oh, that's cool though, Kiss. I know cats can be finicky though on food, right? They don't always like they're not like dogs. Like they're not really always into people food. Where's Jeff's treats? Jeff actually here's a touche moment. I actually need to go grocery shopping for myself. This is kind of embarrassing. I have like nothing in my fridge other than condiments. Oh, I got a little bit of leftover food that I made yesterday, which I'll probably eat for a couple days. I got some fruit, some eggs, some cheese. I'm running low on my oat milk. Yeah, I got to go to the store. Freezer's got a few things in it though. But yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. That'll be a tomorrow after work thing. Error, yep. No sandwich stuff or rotisserie chicken. Yeah, I got enough to get by. I actually have enough dinner. I have enough dinner, like that leftover dinner, that'll last me a couple days. I'll probably have that tomorrow and Wednesday. But I will go grocery shopping tomorrow. Like I got to pick up some salads, like some veggies, that kind of stuff. I'll usually buy a couple of snacks. I'll probably buy. I need to go to the wholesale club at some point too and pick up a few things there. But maybe that'll happen next weekend. Yeah. Oh, I do have some I have in the Lazy Susan here. I've got these are like where all my spices are. I have. Oh, actually, how many of you like this? This stuff is the bomb. Have you guys ever tried Mike's Hot Honey? Like, it's becoming the new hot sauce for me, honestly. It is so good. Put this on pizza. I promise you'll thank me later. It's so good. Mix it. I mix it even in like other like seasoning. Like I'll just put some in like, whatever I season. Like especially if I do like a wet marinade, I'll add some of that. It's just really good. Oh, Allison, try it. It's really good. I buy the bigger bottle at the wholesale club. It is a little bit pricier, but you get a bigger quantity, and it doesn't really go bad. But like your local grocery store should carry that in a smaller bottle, which might be good just to try it to see if you like it. But it's awesome. I'm telling you, squirt that on like pizza. It's just like amazing. It can be used in marinades, Kissy Cat, but honestly, it's like it's kind of like in a drizzle form, and if you drizzle it over your pizza, I'm telling you, it is just it's a game changer. Trust me. I mean, of course, you need to like a little bit of spice and honey. If you don't like those two flavors, then forget everything I said. Try it. I promise you, Mike's Hot Honey is not sponsoring this video. They're not paying me to say this. So, again, I caveat, if you like honey and if you like a little bit of heat, then I think you'll like it. If you don't like either of those things, then it's not for you. Hey, Amber, how are you? Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Oh, they do? I've never seen that one, Todd. Mike's has an extra hot. I don't think they carry it at the wholesale club that I go to. So, fun fact, I think we are like one of the only few states in this country that we don't have a Costco, and that is like crazy to me. They are talking about putting one in the state of Rhode Island. And so we have a different wholesale club. We used to have Sam's Club. We don't have that anymore. We have BJ's Wholesale Club, which is fine, but it's not Costco. I've been to a Costco a few times, and it just doesn't compare. And I bet Costco probably has a lot more variety of the things that BJ's carries. So you don't have Costco either, Kissy Cat? Or are you just saying no Costco? Yeah, we don't have Costco. It's crazy. They're talking about putting one in or two eventually. They just haven't pulled the trigger on it, but it is a potential. And I can tell you right now, the minute that they put one, I am going to get myself a membership. I don't care if I have to drive 20 miles to get to it too, because it's worth it for me. The good thing about the BJ's Wholesale Club is literally it's like a mile from my house down the street. So it's all convenient, but I would definitely prefer a Costco if they had it. We used to have a Sam's Club, like I said, and then they closed that. And I don't know why, because that did really well. But Amber doesn't have Costco either. Amber, what state do you live in? Remind me. I just assumed every state besides Rhode Island had a Costco. There is one in Massachusetts. It's just a little too far. It's like a 45-minute drive. That's a little bit beyond my interest. But 20 minutes, I'll go. All right, bud. I think he wants to go out and then come back in because I think he thinks he'll get another treat. This is really a game for him right now. Kim, what do I normally cook? I cook a lot of different things, actually. Let me tell you, I didn't really cook a ton until the pandemic hit. And then once the pandemic hit, obviously, we really couldn't go anywhere. And so I was sort of forced to make food. And so I actually developed sort of an appreciation for cooking as I did more of it and said, hey, you know what? This isn't really as bad as I thought it would be. I make a whole bunch of different things. Like I'll do a lot of like chicken dishes, stir fries, ground turkey, casserole kind of things. I use my air fryer a ton. I'll eat salads with like veggies. I kind of eat a whole bunch of different stuff. I try to mix it up. I'll make like Asian noodles. I love making like stir fry noodles. Like like the udon and like the soba noodles, and I'll doctor it up. I'll put shrimp in there with like scallion and some of the other veggies in there. I like to do that. Like I like to mix it up. I just don't eat red meat. That's really the only thing I don't eat. But for the most part, I eat pretty much everything else. Oh, I love the air fryer too. I love shrimp. I make shrimp a lot. But the air fryer is like probably the number one kitchen gadget I've ever bought. It's like my favorite. I actually don't make clam chowder, Todd. I've had plenty of it, but that's a little bit more work. I'll do things in the crock pot too. You know what, Todd? Just because you mentioned it, I will make it this summer. It's probably not hard. I'm sure I could easily do it, but I just for some reason never think we have just so many options for that. Like when it comes to like clam cakes, clam chowder, lobster rolls, all of that stuff. Like I just go out and get it because it's just easier and it's usually much better like at certain restaurants. But I could probably do a clam chowder. In fact, I will do that. And when I do it, I'll post it on YouTube and I'll tag you. How about that? Oh, I love that too. Clam chowder. So I'm spoiled living. I mean, obviously, anybody who lives around the water probably gets this as well, but I love I love my summer seafood. I love lobster rolls. I love crab cakes. I love oysters. I love little necks, clams, fish. I love it all. I love fish tacos. Yeah, I love it. Amber, I know I asked you a question and you probably answered it and I missed it. Let me go back. Let's see. You're in Wisconsin. That's right. I remember that. Wisconsin. Wow, Wisconsin doesn't have a Costco. I know Minnesota does. Joey said, where would you buy that? What are you referring to, Joey? What exactly? Sorry, guys. Sometimes when I go on my story binge and storytelling, I look away from the chat and then like realize that I have to catch up. Great for egg rolls. Oh, Kim, honestly, I don't know how expensive your air fryer was, but if it wasn't too expensive, it's probably cheaper for you to just get a new one versus trying to like change out the fans and all that. But maybe I'm wrong on that. Oh, cool. Kevin gets bison meat from the Texas Tribal Buffalo Ranch. I know the barbecue down in Texas. I actually have only been to Texas once in my life, and I did not have barbecue down there, and I would love Texas barbecue. The only thing I wouldn't eat is the beef brisket, but I would eat everything else. I would eat the pulled pork and the chicken and the sides and the cornbread and all that. Like that just would tickle my fancy. Yeah, let me tell you. I mean, I know everybody probably loves where they live for the most part, I'm guessing. Like, I love where I live. If you ask a lot of people around here, they'll talk bad about the state in some ways, and it's not perfect, but I mean, as I get older, it's like I used to take for granted living by the ocean. It just wasn't a big deal. But now that I've done a lot of traveling, like for work and just visiting friends that live all over the place, and every part of the country has its beautiful things about it, but I'm like, wow, it's like I live near the ocean, and that's awesome. And not everybody has the opportunity to do that. And so I appreciate it a lot more now than I ever have. So I think Calvin's sort of like, all right, when is this going to end? You're not giving me any more treats. And so what's the point of all this? Yeah, we've been on for 75 minutes. We're going to wrap it up in a minute. Let me just catch up on the chat here. Kissy Cat, you make some awesome recipes too. I know I was talking about Angela and her cooking, but you make some amazing recipes. So guys, if you haven't followed Kissy Cat's channel, check it out. She does a lot of quick and budget-friendly meals that are really tasty looking though. And so that's kind of her forte, is she'll show you some really easy to make recipes, which I love. Amber says all they have is Sam's Club. I love Sam's Club. In fact, I was bummed when they got rid of it because I actually like it better than the BJ's whole club. But obviously that's all we have, and so it's fine. But Kissy Cat said mine was $19.99 Bella brand at Macy's. Yeah, for $20, it's just get a new one. Yeah, I think they're inexpensive enough. Turkey barbecue sounds amazing. I'm so full right now just from eating like what I had all day. And so if I were starving, all of this food would sound even better. But right now, I'm going to put that in the back of my mind for when I'm from when I'm in the mood for maybe barbecue. I'll think about that. I love the food talk too. I love Mexican food. So Mexican food, yes, we have it here. I will say it's not what we're known for. So, other than a few like diamonds in the roughs around here, it's not as authentic as you would get down in Texas, but hands down, the best tacos I've ever had, not being in Mexico, were in San Diego. Like the Mexican food and taco game in San Diego is just next level. And I have really overall haven't had anything better than that, but I'm sure Texas can probably compete very well with that. I just really didn't have much of it down there. Bye, Angela. Thank you so much. You may have left already. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat. No gambling in Texas. Well, aren't you close to Oklahoma? No, you live in Houston, so you're kind of a hike. Well, yeah, that would be kind of a bummer. Bye, Angela. Thank you again. Yeah, guys, check each other's channels out. Honestly, there's some amazing channels here. Take care, Harry. Appreciate you being here. I love Mexican food. Oh, Joey, thanks for clarifying. Any reason for no red meat? I cut out all pork completely in the last couple of years. Now I'm finding beef is also bad. So I gave up beef when I was like 19 years old. So quick, funny story. I graduated high school. I weighed 155 pounds. I was pretty athletic. I played hockey. I played baseball, kept in really good shape. And then decided when I went to college that I wasn't really going to, for whatever reason, didn't exercise like I should have, and got caught up in the, eating bad college food and late night food, and then also, drinking beers and other booze with your friends, partying. Don't get me wrong, I was a really good student. It never was at the detriment of like my schoolwork, but essentially I gained 35 pounds at the end of my freshman year. I came home that summer, I weighed 190 pounds, really like not happy about that. So that summer I really went hardcore working out. And so I gave up red meat. It was meant to be a temporary thing. I was really focused on eating more like lean meats, a lot more vegetables, trying to really limit carbs and exercise like crazy. And so that summer, I made really good progress. I lost like 25 pounds. So when I went back to school my sophomore year, I got back to about 165, which was way better than 190. And so then I just kept like not eating it. I'm like, hey, this is kind of working. Then it came to the point where I'm like, I don't miss this one bit. And some cuts of red meat actually kind of like skeeve me out looking at it. And so now it's just become like easy for me not to do it. And so I think if I were to have any red meat and cheat or whatever, it would probably be more on like hamburger meat versus like a steak. I would rather have that than like, a piece of steak, but that's just me. And so I do eat like ground turkey and ground chicken as like a substitute. Take care, Wigglebutts. Good to see you. I'm sure you're long gone by now. I apologize. I'm just behind. Hey, Thor and Loki, how are you, Jen Jen? Oh, you have a lot of good Mexican food, Ari? That's cool. Yeah, I would just say like compared to like seafood here and like other like Italian food, like Rhode Island's super underrated for food. I will tell you that. Nobody talks about it because we're the size of a postage stamp. But if you ever came and ate at some of our restaurants here, I think people would be pleasantly surprised at how good food is here. And I do think the reason why it's so good is because we have a pretty well-known culinary arts college called Johnson and Wales University. And so their culinary program's like top-notch in the country. And so we're spoiled because a lot of times those students will stick around here, like, you know, trying to get jobs or open up their own restaurants. And so there's just a lot of good food around here. But again, it gets overshadowed. Don't forget, we're an hour from Boston. We're 3 hours from New York City. And so, you know, people will equate those cities with good food, and they're not wrong. The food in those towns are amazing. So we just kind of get overshadowed, really, is what happens. Yeah, so anyways, all right, guys, we've been going on for 82 minutes, and I'm having a good time. I literally could just chat away. But I just got a notification that our friend Barry just went live. And so I know folks also follow his channel and may want to say hello to him as well. So yeah, we'll end it here. But Todd Saw says I lost over 80 pounds and red meat was my primary food: steak, fish, chicken, and eggs. Low carbs, no sugar. Yeah. Again, I'm sure I know the high protein diets, low carbs, you're gonna shed pounds. For me, it was just a choice to go more lean meat. And then eventually I just lost interest in eating it. That was just the decision I made, not because like I had anything against red meat. In fact, I was kind of like bummed to give it up at first because who doesn't love a good hamburger on the grill and a good cut of steak? But I was just trying everything I could to cut calorie intake too. And so it worked for me. And then eventually I just kind of kept away from it, and then just had no interest in going back. Hey, Tomoshi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Okay, we're going to end it. Guys, honestly, we popped in just to say hello, and maybe we thought a few people would jump on. So when we saw about 53 people in the chat at one time, we were completely blown away by that. And a good steady anywhere from 25 to 40-ish people in here. So feel very blessed to see that many people come in unannounced. Appreciate all your support. And we'll be doing this again soon. So with that, have a great night, everybody. And we'll see you guys in the next live, in the next video. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.